So this here is the Mi Band 3. Now this fitness tracker has been launched in India just a few days back by Xiaomi at an impressive price tag of Rs 2000. But is it worth your consideration, and should you spend your money if you're looking to buy a fitness tracker at this price point? Let's find out in this video. So what's up guys, this is Amitesh here from Ray Technologies. Let's begin. So now guys, let's talk about the biggest change that the Mi Band 3 has come across over its previous generations, and that's the design and the display. So now the Mi Band 3 comes with a 0.78-inch OLED touchscreen display which has a resolution of 128x80 pixels, which gives it a pixel density of 194 ppi. Now why is it so important? Because now you get a touchscreen, and not only it works like a charm, but also you can use it to enable multiple functions, like you can ring your phone, you can find your phone, you can silent your phone, you can even you can reject calls with that, you can also see notifications using the touchscreen, so that's quite handy. But the issue with the touchscreen is that you cannot view it outdoors under a very harsh sunlight. The display is not that bright, so you need to cover your Mi Band with your hand, and then only you can use it outdoors. But otherwise, indoors the display is fine, and over the previous generations the display is quite larger. The touchscreen is a very good implementation, and even the quality of the OLED panel has improved over the previous generation. So that's about the display. Now in terms of functionality, the Mi Band 3 has improved quite a bit over the Mi Band 2. Now the regular functions like pedometer, heart rate sensor and sleep tracking are already present. But what is a bonus here is that you can read all the text notifications from many apps directly onto your Mi Band 3 when it's connected to your phone via Bluetooth. Like for example, you get a notification on WhatsApp, on YouTube, all of that will come to your Mi Band 3 and you can readily read it and also clear it from here. So now guys, let's take a deeper look into the UI of the Mi Band 3. So firstly, when you just press the capacitive button once, you go back to your home screen, that is the watch face, and you can adjust the watch face according to the way you want to, because you have 3 different watch faces, and I will show you how to change it later part of the video. So firstly, when you swipe up, you get the step counter. Now if you swipe right here, you get the distance traveled, you get the calories burned, you also get the battery percentage, and now if you tap the capacitive button once, you go back to the step counter. Now if you again swipe up, you get the heart rate sensor. So you have to hold down the capacitive button, and you can see that small ring down here, and once it completes, it starts the heart rate tracking. And the heart rate tracking in general is quite good. I have checked it with the heart rate tracker of the S7 Edge, and the results are quite similar. So if you are worried about the heart rate tracking of the Mi Band 3, it's decent and it's reliable. So now once you swipe up again, you get into the weather forecast. So now you can get today's weather forecast, you can get tomorrow's weather forecast, and you can also get the day after tomorrow's weather forecast. So once you press the capacitive button once, you again go back. Now if you just swipe up once again, you go back to the exercise menu. Now this is quite handy if you are planning to give yourself a short burst of exercises, like if you are planning to run for some time, you can just press and hold on the capacitive buttons and then start your exercise, and it will ask you to fasten the band and then run, and it will calculate the time, the calories burned, and you can meet your daily targets by using this mode. So now just again swipe up and you get to the notification panel. Now here, as you can see, once I swipe right, you can easily see that I can get the notifications one by one. Like for example, I have some notifications here and I can read them. I cannot reply to them, but I know what notifications I have on my phone, and that's quite handy. Now once again, if I swipe up, I get to the more option. Now in the more option, if you just swipe right, you get to the stopwatch. Now again, you can press and hold the capacitive button to start the stopwatch, and you can again press and hold it down to stop it, or you can first press the touchscreen to pause it and then again hold it down to reset the stopwatch. Now once again, if you swipe right, you get to the silent mode. Now from the Mi Band 3, if you just hold your capacitive button and press it for some time, using this mode you can easily make your phone silent if you are in such a position that you cannot access your phone but you need your phone to be silent, for example in a conference room. So that's quite handy. So now once again, if you move to the right, you get to the find device option. Now if your device is lost or it's within the range of your Bluetooth, then you can easily press and hold down your button and your smartphone will start ringing. Now once again, if you swipe right, you get to the screen option. Now in the screen option, this is where you can change the watch faces. Now you need to hold the capacity button and enter it, and now you have the 3 different watch faces. You can choose either of them, and once you choose them, just tap on it and you are done. So now again you go back to the more menu and you have the last option, that is about the Mi Band 3, and there's nothing but the CE certifications. So that's about the UI of the Mi Band 3. Now let's talk about the results and the accuracy of the Mi Band 3. Now, in terms of step tracking, I am not that satisfied with the Mi Band 3, because if you just count the steps manually, like if you take 10 to 12 steps, there is always an error of 2 to 3 and sometimes 5 steps as well. But if you go on a larger scale, the Mi Band 3 fairly accurately tracks the steps, but the step tracking is not as what I expect it to be, because I have been using the Mi Band 1, the Mi Band 2 and now the Mi Band 3, and I feel that over the previous generation, it has improved, but it is not still up to the mark. And for the price you are getting it, I don't feel that it's a big letdown, but yeah, the step tracking might be finicky sometimes. Now let's talk about my favorite part, that is sleep tracking. Now the sleep tracking here is damn accurate. I mean, if you just note down the time when you are going to sleep and you wake up and see at what time you woke up, you can easily match the data, and it matches all the time. You can have the amount of deep sleep you had, you can have the amount of light sleep you had, and you can monitor everything from your app, and that's quite handy because you can easily monitor your sleep with the help of the sleep tracking method in the Mi Band 3, and the sleep tracking is extremely accurate. Now I have already talked about the heart rate sensor, which is fairly accurate, but what remains is the battery life, and this is possibly the biggest letdown over the Mi Band 2 and the Mi Band 1. Let me explain why. Now I started using the Mi Band 3 from Saturday night after charging it fully, and after very heavy extensive usage, I charged it again at afternoon and on Wednesday with having only 9% battery left. So I feel that over the previous generations, like where you got 10 to 20 days of battery life with the Mi Band 1 and the Mi Band 2, the Mi Band 3 in terms of battery life is a big letdown. Now this will not be that kind of issue because it just takes 20 minutes or half an hour to charge fully, so it will not be a great issue. But if you are looking to get 10 to 12 days of battery life with heavy usage, you are wrong. You will just get 4 to maximum 5 days of battery life with the Mi Band 3. So what's the final verdict? Should you go for the Mi Band 3 for 2000 rupees? Now for 2000 rupees, the Mi Band 3 is one of the best fitness trackers that you can buy out here in the market. The step tracking might be a finicky, the battery life might be worse, but there is no other fitness tracker which is better than the Mi Band 3 out there in the market. And even if you buy something like the Honor Band 3, which comes for around 2800, the results will be almost similar to that of the Mi Band 3. And moreover, the biggest feature here is that you can read the notifications on the Mi Band 3, and I feel that this feature just separates the Mi Band 3 from all the other fitness trackers available in this price bracket. So if you're looking for a fitness tracker within the budget of 2000 rupees, the Mi Band 3 is possibly your best option. I'm not saying that it's the best fitness tracker, but for the price, Mi Band 3 is really a killer deal. So with that being said, thanks a lot for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share the video with many of your friends who are looking forward to buying the Mi Band 3. And if you love the content, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.